So welcome back to the next video, and what this video is going to do is we're going to follow on from our query, and we're now going to create a booking form. And because I want to have the staff details in the booking form, I'm actually going to use a query that takes the bookings and the staff. So if I close out of this, I'm not going to save this query. I'm going to create a new query, and I'm going to put my bookings table in. I'm going to put my staff, and that just means that within the bookings I can have, so I'm going to put all the fields from the bookings in, and then because the staff ID is linked, I'm going to put the first name, surname, position and branch. And this is very important because when you're doing the booking, you want just the different branches, so you can see the different branches. If we go to the properties table, you'll see that the branch responsible, and in our query you'll actually see, if we look at the query, you'll actually see that the branch responsible is Dungannon. So you'll be able to filter in your form the person responsible. So first of all, we're going to save this and we're going to call it QRY bookings. And now we're going to create a form. So I'm going to sort of keep the consistency, and I'm going to use my logo. I'm going to Control C and copy that logo, and I'm going to put that into my bookings form. So I'm going to create a form design view. I'm going to go and put my form header, and I'm going to set the color white, that color to white. I'm going to put my logo into the header, and I'm going to take out the footer, and might also copy the same label from this, and I'm going to put this in the bookings form. So this is going to be bookings. Booking form. Going to give the form a name. So click up and go to the form properties, and it's going to be booking form. Going to set it to modal and pop-up, and I'm going to auto center. And the final part of the form then is I want to set the record source to query bookings, and you'll see then I can start to put in all the different fields. So if you want to add the fields into your form and set the layout, which will be the next stage. So when designing my form, I also realized that we want to also be calculating the cost. So I'm actually going to go back to my query, and I'm going to add in the properties table. And it means then we can put details, cost per night and different things into the booking form as selected. So you'll see it's tied to the bookings from the property ref, and I'm going to put all them fields for the property reference into the query. So it'll tell you the cost per night. If we look at that property, it's actually £80 per night, so we want that to calculate. So 3 nights should be actually 180, 160, 240. That should be, because we're doing it in the table, we want the form to actually calculate the cost. So I'm going to continue with the form, and then I'm going to show you the functions. So you'll see now I've created my booking form, and you'll see that it has brought up the one booking that we have in. What we want to do for the booking form is we actually wanted to create a new record on load, so that it's not going to the current records in the table. The other thing you might notice that some of the drop downs I've taken out, so like branches are drop down. So to actually use branch, you can just create a blank text box. If you go to the text box control source and select, say for example, branch, you can then name that text box the same. So that basically, it's already saying it's in use, but if I just do it like that, and you'll see that that there will then put that into the text box. I'm going to delete that out. You'll also notice if we go to the form that I have disabled the staff, so you can't change staff details, and I've also disabled the properties so that you can't change them. The booking too is a calculated field, so it automatically calculates when you put in the number of days and then the number of rooms, and the booking cost will be calculated from the cost per night as we do a new booking. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create a new booking on load. So we're going to go to design view and event on load. Now you can do a simple macro, which would be using the macro builder, or on the code builder I'm going to have do cmd dot go to record, and it's AC new record. So when I open the form now, it'll automatically go to a new record. So you'll see that we've now got a new record. To stop the user from being able to go back then to the first record, we're going to take out the record selectors. I'm also going to take out the min and max, so it's only disabled. You can also see my FRM bookings. I'm going to change the caption so that the caption says booking form. So caption's going to be bookings form, and I'm going to take out the min max for the form, and I'm going to take out the record selectors and navigation. So when this form is opened, it'll be a brand new record. Navigation, record selectors. So if I now open the form, you'll see that we've got a brand new record. Next video is going to show you actually how you actually relate the dashboard. So from the dashboard, this is going to be the staff person that opens up the booking form. So this will be the next video to show you how to filter and fill in the staff details. Thank you.